Think you know what a dangerous fighter looks like? Sharaputdin Magomedov just changed the game.
That will do it. Down goes Chuck.
With an eye injury that would end most careers, he's knocking out opponents with moves like his signature double-spinning back fist. At UFC 308, he showed the world why he's the middleweight to watch and the one to fear. Sharaputdin Magomedov is not just a fighter in the UFC, he's a force to be reckoned with. Hailing from the challenging terrain of Dagestan, his journey to the Octagon wasn't simple. He's overcome trials that could have sidelined most, including a severe eye injury that left him partially blind. Yet, at UFC 308, he unleashed a knockout so powerful it left the audience and opponents alike in awe. With his trademark spinning back fist, Magomedov proved he wasn't merely there to win. He was there to dominate, sending a clear message to the entire division. Unstoppable, determined, and brutally effective, Magomedov is the middleweight everyone should fear. Sharaputdin's fighting style and strengths. Magomedov's fighting style is an intense blend of precision, power, and unpredictability. His foundation in Muay Thai is clear in his every move, with devastating kicks and fast, calculated strikes that keep opponents on edge. His skills aren't just about raw power, but also technique. Every kick and punch he lands is designed to maximize impact, showing the hours of disciplined training behind his craft. Physically, Magomedov is imposing. His build and strength give him an advantage in the Octagon, but it's his mental resilience that truly sets him apart. Despite losing vision in one eye, a setback that could end a fighter's career, he's adapted his style to rely heavily on instinct and sharp observation. This adaptation has become his strength, allowing him to anticipate his opponent's moves and react with split-second timing. His unpredictability is what makes him especially dangerous. Known for his rare double-spinning back fist, he has a unique ability to land high-risk moves with deadly precision. At UFC 308, this very move left his opponent defenseless, giving fans a thrilling display of his calculated risk-taking. This combination of power, adaptability, and unexpected moves makes Magomedov a middleweight contender unlike any other. The road to UFC 308. Preparations and intentions. In the lead-up to UFC 308, momentum was on Magomedov's side. With an undefeated record, he was steadily gaining attention as a true threat in the middleweight division. His reputation grew with each fight, sparking conversations and expectations. As fans watched his rise, one question remained. Could anyone withstand the intensity of this one-eyed warrior? Magomedov's preparation for UFC 308 was grueling and meticulous. Every workout, every sparring session was aimed at refining his technique and building his endurance to withstand whatever the Octagon threw at him. He wasn't just there to defend his record. He was on a mission to prove his dominance. His training was intense, pushing him to new limits. He knew that in a high-stakes fight, every second matters, and even a minor misstep could change everything. This understanding drove him to train harder than ever. Mentally, he'd fortified himself with an unshakable resolve. Magomedov wasn't there just to compete. He was there to own the ring. This mindset, built over years of overcoming adversity, gave him the edge few could match. On fight day, he didn't step into just another match. He stepped into his defining moment, ready to show the world why he was the middleweight everyone should fear. 308. Fight Breakdown, Round-by-Round Analysis. As Round 1 of UFC 308 began, Magomedov wasted no time asserting his dominance. Opening with fierce, controlled strikes and powerful kicks, he instantly set a relentless pace. His movements showed precision and control, giving him the upper hand early on. His opponent struggled to keep up with Magomedov's intensity, and the crowd could feel the tension build as they watched. Round 2, however, was where Magomedov delivered the moment that would define the fight. Watching for his opponent's weaknesses, he saw an opening. With perfect timing, he executed his signature move, a spinning back fist. The first strike was blocked, but Magomedov didn't falter. He spun again, this time landing a powerful back fist that connected perfectly, sending his opponent crashing down. The fight was over in an instant, leaving the audience stunned and cheering. As the referee signaled the end, Magomedov stood tall, victorious. The knockout wasn't just another win, it was a message. His bold move had worked flawlessly, cementing his reputation as a fighter who doesn't play it safe. In his post-fight remarks, Magomedov confidently claimed his place as the best striker in the division, even calling out top contenders for future matches. His performance at UFC 308 wasn't just a victory. It was a statement that he was ready for anything. Why Magomedov is the middleweight to fear Sharaputdin. Magomedov isn't just powerful. He's a force to be feared. His combination of strength, technical skill, and mental resilience make him a rare fighter. Every punch, every kick is delivered with a level of precision that reflects his intense training and dedication. Magomedov's striking skills are finely tuned, giving him an undeniable edge in the octagon. Beyond his physicality, his story of resilience sets him apart. Losing sight in one eye might have ended most fighters' careers, but for Magomedov, it became a driving force. This challenge didn't break him, it fueled him. Stepping into the ring, he brings an unmatched level of mental toughness and confidence. Knowing he's overcome obstacles most will never face gives him a unique edge. Then there's his unpredictable style, which makes him especially dangerous. His double spinning back fist, a move rarely seen in MMA, has become a signature weapon, catching opponents off guard. Magomedov's willingness to take bold, high-energy risks shows he isn't just fighting to win, he's fighting to dominate. His combination of strength, resilience, and fearless tactics make him the fighter every middleweight in the UFC should fear. UFC peers and analysts on Sharaputdin Magomedov. Magomedov's performance at UFC 308 sent shockwaves through the MMA community. Fighters in his division have taken notice, recognizing his intense power and relentless style. Facing a fighter like Magomedov isn't just about skill, it requires a whole new level of mental and physical preparation. His opponents know he's not an average contender. He's a challenge few want to face. Analysts, too, are paying close attention. Many experts point to his unique skill set, explosive striking, fearless moves, and his unpredictable tactics, as reasons why he could soon be a top contender for the middleweight title. Magomedov's UFC 308 knockout showed everyone that he's not just talented, he's game-changing. Fans have responded with excitement, eagerly following his rise. Magomedov's fanbase has grown quickly, drawn to his story and his unorthodox style. His victories aren't just fights, they're displays of power, skill, and heart. It's clear that Sharaputdin Magomedov has caught the attention of fans, fighters, and analysts alike, and they're all waiting to see what he does next. The road ahead, Magomedov's ambitions and potential matchups. For Magomedov, the journey has only begun. His goal is clear. He wants the middleweight title. Driven by a fierce hunger for victory and the confidence that he can take on anyone, Magomedov's path is aimed at the top. His performance at UFC 308 made it clear he's not in the UFC just to compete. He's there to make his mark. One of the most anticipated matchups fans are discussing is a possible showdown with former champion Israel Adesanya. This fight, pitting Magomedov's power against Adesanya's precision, could be legendary. However, there are several strong competitors in the division who may soon face Magomedov's intensity as he moves closer to his ultimate goal. With each fight, Magomedov builds his legacy. His victories aren't just about winning, they're about proving that he's unstoppable. For Magomedov, the future holds challenges, but he's ready for each one. As he continues to rise, he's showing that he's not just another name in the UFC, he's a fighter destined for the top. Sharaputdin Magomedov has proven he's a fighter to watch. With a mix of strength, resilience, and unique tactics, he's shaking up the middleweight division. Every fight brings him closer to his goal, making him a true threat to anyone in his way. If you're eager to see where his journey takes him next, hit like and subscribe for more updates. And tell us, who do you think should face him in the Octagon next? Let us know in the comments.